Hey there folks, this is the uniform guy again, here with another part of the Osprey Mk4 construction video. In this video I'm going to show you how to fit the cummerbund. I'm going for the cummerbund on this video. Then I'm going to show you how to fit certain pouches that have specific placements, like the commander's pouch and the medic's pouch. Then after that I may do another video which shows you how to fit all the other pouches on placement and such wise. So, as you can see here, I've got the Osprey Mk4 we've been building with one side of the cummerbund fitted, and I will show you how, obviously I've done that to show you how the cummerbund looks fitted. I'll show you how to fit the other one. But also, just while I'm here, that is an Osprey Mk4 with the Opsrey panel fitted, just to show you the two differences of how they look. It's not really much difference, it's just that one is a more swifter single action pull up as opposed to the two clips and opening the sides. That's of course if you don't fit the T-bars which the instructions tell you to fit. Anyway, on to fitting the cummerbund. Now as you can see, this goes quite far around the back and around the side, and on the side there's actually, I believe I mentioned this in the previous video, there's a pocket on the side for a small panel. It's literally about that big, and that panel's a solid Kevlar panel which helps you when getting hit from the side. Now what we'll do is line the cummerbund up. Now most people will put the protective Velcro panels on there so it doesn't Velcro to the front, but my personal preference is it Velcroing to the front. It's all like a belts and braces hold on thing. Right, now to fit it, obviously I've undone the molle straps. I'm just going to loop the first one through here, and then I'm going to take it off the Velcro so I know where it sits. I'm going to flip the vest over. I'm going to flip the cummerbund panel over, and then what we're going to do is match up the straps. Now on this one it's every other loop, like the molle loops. You have corresponding molle loops on panels and pouches. They have two horizontal, one vertical, and they just concertina through. Now with this one it's every other, depending on the side of the pouch, like say a pistol pouch it's just one, or the smoke grenade pouch, they're next to each other. So it varies on the size, but the concept of fitting them is exactly the same. Just loop it through like so, then bring it up and through that one. It really couldn't be simpler. It's just molle is literally an improvement on original systems. So we had the 58 pattern webbing, which was a slight improvement of the 1938 pattern webbing, which was an improvement of the 1908 webbing. And where the Americans were issued the 1908 webbing in the First World War, they took that and then did their own version, which then became Alice webbing during the Vietnam War, and then during the, I can't remember if it was the first Gulf War or maybe Desert Storm, one of those, it went from Alice to become Malice, which is obviously modular, lightweight stuff. And the Malice used similar loop style to the British 58 pattern webbing, but it had metal clips that the bar went through and it sprung and it clamped in. And then Malice was essentially Alice pouches, with the Molle horizontal straps, and then we saw Malice and took it and refined it and made Molle, as did the Americans. And the even odder thing is, if you get American pouches in the, I think what they call it now, they call it like multicam pattern, it will go with and work with MTP quite well. Now everyone, well I say everyone, quite a few companies will claim, mainly American companies, will claim that MTP was a copy of Multicam. Now Multicam went into its trial period in 2009, 2010, but we were developing it way before then. So it may be a case of Multicam and MTP was like nylon. We just happened to develop it at the same time purely by accident as the Americans. Because before MTP, the British Army had trial pattern, which was a mix of desert and DPM. And then this came along. So there we go. There's the cummerbund fitted, and I was talking through that just to show you that it wasn't a time lapse and how quickly these go together. So there we go, all clipped up, all on. Let's just check the time on this, because of obviously thankful YouTube. We've got, there we go, 7 minutes that took, including me yabbering on. Right, now, two things that have specific placement: commander's pouch and first aid pouch. Now, commander's pouch will always be on the front. You can decide which way you set it. I've seen some people have offset it one side or the other. Me personally, I prefer it slap bang in the middle, so then I can mirror the pouches either side. So again, mirror it up, and you will have 2 free loops either side, and then 2 loops in the middle. So through the top like that, through the pouch, through the vest, now you'll notice that the camouflage pattern may not match on these pouches to these vests, because the vest is a late 2012, early 2013 production, whereas the pouches I believe are early 2012, maybe late 2011, because they have come off of another plate carrier, mainly because most of them I've customised and I don't want to customise more pouches. Best example would be these ones. I'll just bring these in to view. These are the sharpshooter, not the sharpshooters, these are the single mag pouches, the quick release ones. Now normally what would be here is a huge amount of black elastic in a toggle, but what I've done is this elastic here, which is, you see is tan, that comes in American helmet covers, mainly the Disciple ones, and I got a Disciple Mitch 2000 night vision goggle helmet cover, and I pulled all the tan elastic out, because tan elastic on the inside of a helmet cover seems pretty pointless. Cut it down to the right size, then it was stitched it together, coated it in Araldite, coated it in sniper's tape, more stitching around that and another layer of Araldite and sniper's tape, so it's not coming out, and it's really strong elastic, and that will hold a was it an SA80 magazine in it, on the pouch while I'm being held by my ankles swung from a balcony. Don't ask me how I know that, because you won't like the answer. Right, but anyway, so commander's pouch is on. Commander's pouch is always on that side, and then I believe the medic's pouch is always on the right hand side, but I'll just get the instruction manual to check. This is where the instruction manual can come in handy. Let's just see where it says about the first aid pouch. It does usually say in here. It looks like it might not say. No, all it says is how to fit your hydration bladder and stuff like that. But if we look at it, look at the instruction manual, the pouch is round there. So I'll just fit the pouch on that side, and we'll go from there. Right, so let's just flip it over, and I'm going to put the medic's pouch literally right on the side here. So yeah, let's just loop it through, he says. Do it the right way, there we go. Can be a bit of a pain trying to hold a vest with armour in on its side, but it can be done. I like to have it so I can see the placement of the vest when it's up, as opposed to lying it flat and trying to measure and all this, that and the other. There we go, just keep looping it through. Get out of the way, keep looping it through. Again, it's just, as you can see, the concertina through. It can get difficult. I would advise, if you're going to do this, empty the pouches first, because I've tried to do it with a full pouch before, and it is nigh on impossible. One more loop through, and there we go. I'll just end that video there because the phone's ringing, and hope you tune in again soon.